Well, howdy there, Internet people. It's Bo again. So, today we are going to talk about Arizona. And we are going to talk about two mistakes that were made politically. Now, you may agree with them on some other level, but politically, they were mistakes. So, a quick recap if you have missed the recent developments in Arizona that you're definitely going to be hearing about through 2024. The state Supreme Court out there, they brought back a law from 1864 dealing with family planning. Basically bans everything when it comes to abortion. It is incredibly restrictive. Okay. This is a big deal for Arizona. This is going to define the 2024 race. And it's an issue that is going to hurt Republicans in a big, big way. One Republican actually realized that. And this person is not, somebody who has a long history of being very moderate on this issue or anything like that. This is a person who in the past has supported the idea of fetal personhood. But this representative kind of revived a thing to repeal the 1864 law and said that the law is, quote, not reflective of the values of the vast majority of our electorate, regardless of political affiliation. I mean, that's true. So what does this mean? Like, what's really happening here? This person understands, this representative understands, I'm not getting reelected. If this doesn't change, I'm in a swing district. I'm going to have a real hard time keeping my seat. Okay, so what happened? The Democratic Party threw their weight behind it, trying to repeal that law immediately. Now, you may say that's the right thing to do ideologically, okay? And I mean, that's hard to argue with that. Politically, this is a Republican mess. They did this. They own it. They have to clean it up. But they threw their support behind it, giving the Republican Party the perfect out to do it right away. Yes, the Supreme Court brought back that ancient law, but before it even took effect, we got rid of it because we listened to you. And then the Republican Party stopped it from being repealed. A second political mistake, a huge one that is going to cost them, because even if they come back and try to repeal it later, this is what's going to be remembered. This is what is going to be remembered. And how do I know that? Because the Biden campaign is going to make sure of it. News has come out. They are dumping a whole lot of money into an ad campaign in Arizona to make sure that the people of Arizona know exactly what happened as far as this 1864 law. And by a whole lot of money, I don't have exact figures, but I know it's 7 figures. So, while you may agree with the Democratic Party's stance, and yes, that is exactly what their electorate would want them to do, politically, it would have been smarter to just let the Republican Party deal with it. They have an attorney general who is definitely sympathetic, which means it's unlikely that anything would be enforced between now and the election. So they could have just let this ride. But they tried to fix the problem. Yes, ideologically, good thing. Politically, not so much. That was a mistake. And then the Republican Party took the gift that the Democratic Party handed them and just threw it in the trash and blocked it from being repealed. They're going to pay for that at the polls. That is going to show up in the election. This chain of events right here, if there was any doubt about whether or not this was going to be a defining issue in the 2024 election, this settled it. This is going to be a huge thing in Arizona. And The Republican Party has nobody to blame but themselves, because they could have won right here, but they chose not to. They stopped the repeal, and now no matter what they do, this is going to be what's remembered, because this is what they did before they started taking the political heat. This is their real position. Anyway, it's just a thought. Y'all have a good day.